Okay. So now we get to the actual Ruqyah itself. In addition to all the stuff we've already mentioned. Now I want to be clear that Ruqyah means actually reciting the Quran, not playing Ruqyah audio. You can use Ruqyah audio to supplement your Ruqyah, like you can put it in your ears to listen to, but it does not count as Ruqyah. Listening to people reciting Ruqyah recorded does not count as Ruqyah, ikhwan. Doesn't count, so don't do it. Yani do it as a supplement, as an extra bonus, but it's not Ruqyah. So listening to Ruqyah audio or listening to surahs is not Ruqyah. Okay. What are you going to do? First thing you're going to do is purify your intention. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His help and His aid. And you're going to begin, of course, by saying A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, or one of the authentic similar words to that, similar isti'adah, seeking refuge with Allah from the shaitan. And you're going to begin. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Every single day, a minimum of 45 minutes. That is a minimum. Now someone may say, is that from the Sunnah? And I will say to you openly, no, it is not from the Sunnah. There is no time limit in the Sunnah. However, this is just from experience of what I believe is practical. If I told you to do 2 hours, would you do it? Probably not. If I told you to do 10 minutes, would it be enough? Probably not. So what I've settled on that I'm happy with people doing is a minimum of 45 minutes continuous reading. A minimum of 45 minutes reading. In that 45 minutes, you should read Surah Al-Fatiha. Either you can read it 1 time, or you can read it 3 times, or you can read it 7 times. Or you can read it a random number of times without aiming for a fixed number, because there is a sunnah for 1 and 3 and 7, and there is the rest you can do, but just don't give it any other number. Like don't say I do it 10 times every time, like just as much as you like. If you wish, you can repeat an ayah, like repeating إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, as some of the scholars used to do. Whenever you wish, you may blow, with or without spittle. With spittle? Without. You may blow in your hands, put them on the person. You may read while holding the person. You may read into the person's ear. You may read and blow after every ayah, after every surah, after every page. There is no, like you do whatever you wish within the limits of what the sunnah allows. And there is a video which explains exactly what the sunnah allows. And I will link to that video in this video. But just generally, you're reading the Quran. You're blowing, repeating where you like, blowing, putting your hand. Now this leads us to the second issue, which is when you are reading to a non-mahram, men over a woman, and she's not your mahram. This requires 2 extra or 3 extra precautions. Number 1, the presence of a mahram. If there is no mahram at all, then at least the presence of another sister. And that other sister's job is to, all physical contact should be done, it doesn't get done by you. Precaution number 2, you are further than arm's length away from her, so that you can't get touchy-feely by accident. And so that if she goes to, whack you one, then hopefully, you minimize contact.